I thought it was a great match. So many things that were good about it in the sense of I thought Butler played phenomenal. I didn't think we played a great first game, but I thought the second game was good. I think on the outside people can say, oh, they should beat Butler. That was a dang good team we played tonight. And we haven't responded when we've been down 2-0. And so for us to be in that situation and respond, and the way we did respond, I thought we came together as a team. And it wasn't an easy fight in 3, 4, and 5. Butler didn't give it to us. We had to earn it. I'm really proud of them tonight. I thought people stepped up. I thought we stayed aggressive. I thought we finally started to really fly after some balls defensively. So I thought a lot of really good things tonight.
Questions? What do you think changed defensively? Because for the first two, maybe 2.5 sets, it didn't feel like you guys have any block touches, and they were finding the holes in the defense. But it looked like late in the third set that kind of changed. Didn't really, like Kirsten said, you guys were kind of flying all over after that point.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a mental switch. We just dug deep and had some grit and got after it more.
I thought we had good block touches early in the game. We just weren't making plays after it. There was 4 or 5 balls that I thought the blockers did their job, and we either didn't find it, the block needed to find it, or the back row didn't find it. And that's where we've got to, lock into, I always say the little things, but and I thought we started to get better in the second game. We saw progress into the second game, and then it just kind of continued to get better throughout the match.
Yeah, Brittany, what for you in the back row? And I feel like, as Coach said, you guys are flying around a little bit more toward the end of the match.
Yeah.
What changed?
I think we just kind of figured out the hitters a little bit, and then figured out where they were going, and then we just kind of had the mentality of don't let the ball hit. Like we kept saying that in the back row. We're like, don't let the ball hit the floor, just go after everything. We know what their tendencies are, and just go after it.
How difficult are they to defend? Just what they do, I guess. But Logan is their number 1 coming in, but I think she was 5th in kills for most of the night tonight. So they were coming at you with a lot of different people.
Well, Logan, I think, historically has been their go-to, and we talked about Logan a lot, but they've had great parity all year. I think statistically right now, I think Logan has more kills, but Beck's hitting at a higher clip. So that's their strength I would find myself telling the team that usually I'll say they're probably going to go here. And each time I didn't know where they were going to go because they have great hitters all over the place. Their setter does a nice job. But parity is there, and then they throw the ball around. They didn't throw the ball around as much. I thought we were really locked into the setter, but the setter usually throws the ball around a ton.
But we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on it.
Jaali, is there a point when maybe you don't concern yourself with the other team, but you're at home and you guys are won so many matches in a row, you dominated this league, where you feel like this is our match, but Butler never quit? Did you acknowledge that at any point? These guys aren't going away.
There was definitely a point where I was like, dang, this team is really good, and it just shows that we cannot underestimate anyone in the Big East. Every team is going to bring us their best game. They're going, lights out every night because they have nothing to lose. So just having that mentality of knowing that any team can play their best game against us on any given night just means that we have to play our best game too. So it definitely holds us to a high standard.
I guess how much value is there in this win? Obviously beating teams that at the end of the day will look better on the resume, but they're a top 80 team RPI wise. Offensively they were really clicking early. The fact that you had to dig deep and found a way against a team that really never let up the whole night. Is there a lot of value to be taken from the fact that you were able to find a way in the end?
I think this game just kind of proved that we can dig in deep when the time gets tough, and we talked about it in the locker room that we haven't been pushed to a 5th set this season to show that we can actually come back from being down 0-2 and come back and find our mojo and be able to pull out the 5th set. I think it was really good for us tonight that we got challenged.
Yeah, this game was so good for us. It was exactly what we needed. We need to know that when we get to the tournament, it's okay to go to a 5th set because we have that confidence that we can dig down deep and get the win.
When you guys switched sides, I think Butler was ahead.
8-7.
Yeah, you guys controlled it from there. What was the end? The
We were all pretty calm, honestly.
Yeah.
We were just do your job, you know, we trust each other and just go after it. So there really wasn't any huge switch. It was just us playing our game, and that was our game
Everyone
plan.
did
just
their
beat
job,
Creighton.
which was what we needed.
What do the points feel like physically from, I imagine at some point in the match it becomes a mental game that you have to actually process one by one, but I mean, I see everybody's taking deep breaths and, you know, trying to calm themselves, like, it's physically draining, but what did it take mentally point to point to, you know, to battle a close fourth, to dig out from a deficit in five?
I think just wanting to do it for each other. Just, I think that's probably what was on everyone's mind was I need to do this for my teammates. We have to get this win for each other. That type of mentality was definitely what was going through my mind.
Yeah, and we started winning the longer rallies, which helps your momentum. It kind of gets you over like, okay, that was tiring, but we just got the momentum from that long rally, so we need to keep doing that.
And I think the crowd gets credit too.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
they
for sure.
definitely catapulted, you know, when it was tight, the energy that they brought is really big too.
Huge.
Kirsten is against Lee, not Jaali, which isn't really a surprise, but I don't know, was there a point when you thought maybe we need to switch it up, or like when did you decide like we'll just ride her as much as we can?
Oh, I don't think it was a idea of ride her as much as we can. You know, she took a lot of swings, probably more than we'd want her to take. I thought in the fourth game she looked tired after some long points. But the thing with Jaali is then she'll still figure things out. Like she can find another level and go. But it was, you know, I think that's, you know, we've got a senior setter that we trust. So Lydia, I mean, we'll give ideas and things along those lines, but Lid's making some of those decisions, and we wanted to use Marissa in transition at the end a lot. Really, you know, and then, you know, we used Naomi some in the fifth game. You know, we trust her. You know, they were giving her up some, and she can definitely put that ball down. So I think Lid trusts all of them. But Jaali definitely had some big kills, I thought, as the match progressed. And, you know, I think I really liked the tempo that we went toward the end of the game, too.
But to be fair, if Naomi doesn't hit 300 that game, it could have definitely gone the other way. She was absolutely huge for us tonight, and it was awesome to see her step up.
Jaali, over the course of a match, maybe talk us through just like what are you doing? Are you maybe from a strategic standpoint, what do you read off Butler? Because obviously, you know, when you do something
When I'm hitting?
yeah, when you're
Okay.
hitting, because when you do something a lot, they eventually are gonna try to adjust to you, and you have to kind of adjust to them. I guess just talk us through what you were reading and seeing out there.
Well, first of all, I'm talking to my defensive players a lot. I'm always asking Witt and Alexa, you know, what are they doing? Where should I be tipping? At one point, I had tip over the block, but then I said, Lex, like, do I still have that? She goes, no, they're up now. You need to go somewhere else. So I did that, and, you know, she gets all the credit for telling me to go somewhere else. So I have so much help on the court. I mean, usually I'm looking for hands, but at some point it's not going to work, and you got to phone a friend. So I'm all about that.
Anything else? How would some of the one-handed digs that Brittany made tonight, trying to just do anything to save a point? And it's, you know, even when Butler's in system, it looks like that's a determination you kind of just will live with, and then move on to the next one. She
Yeah.
didn't kind of give up on those easily.
Yeah, and we moved Witt to middle back. We felt like she could cover a little bit more ground back there, and I thought she did a great job. I thought Witt was flying around, but I thought a lot of people were flying around. And these guys know that, I mean, that's been the focal point in practice for the last week and a half of, we always say play ugly, you know, and I thought Butler was winning the ugly points in the first game and game and a half, and then it kind of equalized. I mean, and what I mean by ugly is it doesn't, you know, sending a free ball over. I know there was one or two that we sent a free ball over and we won that point. We haven't been doing that. We just lose the point before we send that ball over. So, again, this win isn't, I mean, this is a good win on paper and all those things, but it's more a win of, this was a gut check game, and they responded. And so, you know, as a coach, you hope that this is a moment that they're like, okay, we saw some things tonight and that we can build off this and continue to move forward. But, you know, that's yet to be seen. But I believe that that's going to be the case with this group. I just saw some things happen tonight that I'm pretty excited about.
Anything else?